All right, back again with another video. So,
This is gonna be what episode? This is gonna just be episode 4 from now.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so back again with Kanye. I don't even know if I can call it a surprise drop because apparently it was dropped without his authority. So,
Yeah, he been having some label problems when it come to dropping. It's weird that him and Drake on the same label. Yeah.
but that's almost like with the same thing with 6ix9ine and Trippie Redd being on the same label, kind of, you think?
Yeah.
So with that, it's weird because it's like, why not even why on a Sunday, because of course we all know Kanye, he turned somewhat gospel of a gospel rapper and stuff like that. But knowing him, he's always dropping on a Thursday.
Yeah.
And
but as most artists, they normally drop Thursday night. Midnight on Thursday, so the midnight Friday. No,
yeah,
midnight Thursday to go into Friday. Yeah.
But honestly, that was a good ass album. I'm glad it dropped.
It was good,
I'm glad it dropped. I don't care. I'm glad it dropped.
It was a good album.
I don't know what Kanye's gonna do. It look like he gonna let this shit ride. Hopefully he does, and then he just comes out with a deluxe with more music.
Yeah,
because
probably do some music videos.
Exactly, because the track list of the features that he have now, I'm pretty sure, like you said when we was when I told you that I was listening to it, most of them were cut. Most of them, yeah, like you said, most of them were on there, but I think most of them were cut. So
yeah, that's
happens. Why I'm like, hopefully.
Yeah, that happens with albums. That's why you always have a deluxe to get, all the extra songs and extra features also. But yeah, he had a lot of features on this album. A lot of features. And what I like about the features is that when they want an album, it felt like it was their song. They say like when Travis Scott came on, if Travis Scott voice felt like a Travis Scott song, the beat, and then when it went to other rappers, it changed up. Like when it went to 5 year, that shit went to a New York drill beat.
But honestly, you gotta understand, because we can see the same thing when it comes to Travis being featured on other people's shit, like with 21 Savage and Out for the Night Part 2. He switched it up. He switched the beat up so he can rap on it and make it sound like a Travis beat. But
I like how Kanye did it smart. He did it in a smart way.
He did it smart, but not even. You got to think about it. Kanye is Travis's mentor, bro. So of course they gonna be able to rap on the same beat.
I'm not talking about like Travis alone. I mean, like, even when the beat switches up a little bit, it's not such a big switch where
where you can notice.
So like the song with Fairview on it, when it switched to his pad, it just added that extra, I don't know, like bass or something to get the New York feel.
It just
on the actual regular beat. So, and that's what I like, and same thing with Travis. When Travis back came on first, it's it had his usual sound and beats, and then it transitioned into a different type beat. Not fully different, but you know what I mean. Like, it's the same beat, but it probably just take out a few instruments and stuff like that. And as I say, he did it in a smart way. He didn't fully switch it up. And he didn't force anybody to go to the comfort zone.
Of course, because honestly, everybody that he had on there wanted to be on there. Honestly,
and he got us he got a good performance out of Playboy Caddy. I was not expecting that.
Finally, dude, oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, Off the Grid. When Off the Grid came on there and his back come on, I was like, wait.
I was really just out there raging like them white boys who's always bumping Cardi when that shit came on, because I'm like, this nigga is spinning right now.
Like I was like,
this nigga is spinning.
He got a really good performance of.
And then I don't care, people who keep saying that Kanye West, he crazy. I understand, he's a crazy genius. Bump this shit. It's fire.
My whole thing about him being crazy, right? Look, if you look back at all the people who have done some really good shit and change a lot of impact, human society, you have to look at it like this. These niggas was never right. Somebody like Steve Jobs, he's the reason this is here. Steve Jobs was a fucking asshole. Straight up. Michael
Mm-hmm.
Jackson wasn't right.
No,
Like,
but honestly, yeah,
like,
Michael Jackson wasn't right, but we got his fucking his father and all that shit
well,
to
yeah,
blame
yeah,
for
yeah,
it.
yeah. Well, but I'm
But
not saying, but
honestly, no, the good,
even
no,
Prince,
yeah, Prince was an asshole, but he was a,
yeah,
but he spoke facts.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like,
But the better comparison is Michael Jordan.
well, yeah,
He's a fucking asshole.
yeah. But like, all the great people in history, there wasn't regular nice people.
Yeah, they had their
You
flaws.
have to think out of the box to think, and sometimes it'd be something that happened in your past that really messes you up. You might just end up being, you might end up liking your craft so much that you just end up being an asshole to everybody else, and it is either your way or the highway. But
I mean, I feel like in most ways you do gotta be an asshole because honestly, when it comes to this fame shit,
yeah,
in most situations you do gotta be the asshole. But
yeah,
honestly, what most people get fucked up and what people says Kanye, he actually like did the right thing, and what he's doing now is showing more love. And that's the thing, people don't show love. But
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then like now with Kanye, because they saying, oh, back in the day, or like back in like 2016 to up to like now, he wasn't showing love. But like more recently, he tried to show
Yeah.
love to everybody. But now with this Drake shit,
In my opinion, I feel like Kanye always show love. Like, of course, he have his people he didn't like and beef with. But I felt he always showed up. I think from all the shit that happened with Kanye over the past years, I think people like misconstrue it. Like, people have to realize once his mother died, that just sent one, you could tell he never recovered from that. That sent him in a downward spiral that it gave us some great music, yes, but you could still see that it really fucked up to this day. He does rants, all the stuff. Even when he tried to perform his song "Dear Mama," he can never ever get through it without breaking down. So people have
you
to
know who's a, not to interrupt you,
mm-hmm.
but you know who's a better example,
Oh.
and he's been in the headlines always, Tory Lanez. And he said it himself, bro. Once his fucking mother died,
Yeah,
he did not care. It's like nobody
yeah,
could tell him shit, and he just went out, and he been on his work and
yeah,
shit since. And then where he at now.
yeah. But after with Kanye West and his mother, that just sent him in a downward spiral, and I don't think people knew how to handle it. So, one, he's bipolar. We know that. So, yes, one time he might be super nice and one time he might be a little mean. But you have to realize,
He got a mental issue.
yeah, he's a
Bro.
mental issue.
He got mental health issues.
And people kind of give him flack for it, call him crazy, call him stupid for his, all the stuff he says. But
it's like, my nigga, who who got a mental illness and is a billionaire?
yeah,
Like, everybody done is like got something wrong with them who got money.
yeah,
Like it's always rich people that's not happy. Yeah, you gonna see most rich people happy, but when it comes to some people, bro, that mental illness, not that money, not gonna make that mental illness go away. But I feel like Kanye West is like the best example who made like the best of it.
yeah. Speaking about his album, I think his album should debut at number one. But he's gonna break, once his debut at number one, he's gonna break the record for most number one debuts in the century.
He earned it.
You see how much albums this nigga has.
He earned it.
You see how much albums he has out, and all of them went number one when it came out. And this one looked like it. This one shouldn't be no different. And all the album right now, I think could compete with it. That's really crazy that he's gonna break that record. And I saw the post. I saw the post earlier today that he's well, they said once he debuts, so they wasn't even saying if. Them niggas said once he
when that nigga dropped this shit, bro, just know
it's gonna break the record for most number ones in a century.
But damn, it's like, then what's gonna happen when Drake drop?
Drake ain't quite there. Drake don't have as much albums as but it's just mainly debuting a number one. I think by the time once Drake drop, Drake would be number one. That's how it always is. Wherever drop first, gonna be number one, and then who drop, how to explain it? If you drop first, it can be number one, and something drop after you. Once they're
They
big
gotta
enough
work a little bit
artists,
harder.
yeah, but once they're
I
big
feel
enough
what you're
artists,
saying.
it automatically goes to number one, it automatically goes to number two. Cause I think like, everybody really listening to it. So by the time Drake's stuff drop, people can only have the specific songs they want to listen to. So yes, the number one's gonna probably still be good for Donda. It's gonna go down a little bit, and
Because
Drake will get a number one.
because what Drake is supposedly what drop next week, people are still gonna be bumping Donda by
Yeah,
then,
no,
so it's gonna be
yeah,
kind of hard.
yeah.
So I would like to see like
Yeah, but
how
Drake is
this
gonna still get
transpire.
he's gonna still get a number. He's gonna still debut a number one. I think the ultimate battle will be is after Drake, after that first week drop. When the second week happens, see how both albums compare. Once people have the songs they want to bump to, see how both albums. It will be more an even playing field then. But once the album first come out, all the hype is there. It'd have been cool if both of them had dropped together and we could have really see it. But we're not gonna get that. Unless Drake just say, yo, let me drop tonight.
True. Because to be honestly, I had some thought in the back of my mind that Kanye is really that type of asshole to wait September 3rd and drop when Drake drops.
Yeah.
But then this happens. So
Yeah.
now, like I said, Kanye is just gonna ride this wave. And like I said, hopefully he doesn't change nothing. He just takes his time, gather all that fucking rest of the music he didn't drop, master it, do whatever, drop a deluxe, and then we good to go. How the way
that's the next thing that motherfucker could do, like literally just if you really want to do this Drake shit still, just drop a deluxe at the same.
Just drop a deluxe when that nigga drop his shit, bro. Like
crazy.
Drop
it at the same time.
That would be like the biggest asshole move I would want to see, because it's like just more fire music on more fire music, and we just gonna see how this rivalry gonna play out.
At the end of the day, I don't care who outsells who. I care who has a better album.
Honestly,
that just me. Like I want to see who could probably Kanye will probably have the better album. Honestly.
Yeah, because I forgot who, but I had a talk with a friend, and I was talking about the Drake and Kanye thing.
Yeah.
And then she said it's like, why what was the song? I forgot whose song it was. I think Girls Need Love Too. I forgot who sings that, but apparently Drake was a feature on it, and she was like, why would you put Drake as a feature? And I'm like, it's Drake.
Yeah,
of course niggas is gonna listen. People are gonna listen to it, especially the females, because he's a certified fucking lover boy.
Yeah.
Females want that. Groupies, Drake fans, they love that. They go crazy. They want that type of boy. But look, because they want that type of nigga. They gonna tap in. But also, we know that a bunch of females don't like Drake because what they know, he's toxic. He's the toxic lover boy. But what I say when it comes to these celebrities and being toxic, y'all can never put Future in the same boat as anybody.
Yeah.
Drake is a toxic lover boy. Future is Future. Honestly, Future is Future. No, but Drake, he's a toxic lover boy. Bitches are gonna tap in either way.
Yeah.
So when he drops that shit, of course, everybody gonna tap in and whatnot. But like you said, I feel like Kanye's gonna have the better album because
Kanye does when it comes to making music, Kanye West is just way talented, way more talented.
And then plus the street that he's been on lately, not even when it comes to like this Kanye shit. I'm talking about like because I'm on the meme side of shit. It's like this nigga going out on dates, fucking kid athletes' moms and shit like that. So, and then I understand Drake is Drake. He's gonna go out and get that exposure. Like I said, he's a certified lover boy. But I can see what niggas talking about now. What people talk about with Drake, like, yeah, that nigga's toxic. He just do his own shit.
Drake always been toxic. After the whole him and Weeknd situation, better had.
Because again, you can't put Future. You can't compare Future with nobody,
yeah,
but
that,
The Weeknd, that put like early 2010s fucking Weeknd, bro. Nobody could top him, bro. He was just so toxic with these bitches, bro. Like, it was ridiculous. But yeah, bro, Kanye's gonna have that better album because
Kanye's gonna have a better album.
These songs, like, bro,
and some of these songs are really good. Like
I said, bro, the two main songs I've been having on repeat was Jonah and New Again. Like, but honestly, all the songs that I had on repeat, when I found out The Weeknd was on Hurricane, bitch, repeat. Off the Grid, repeat. Jonah, repeat. Believe What I Say, repeat. 24, repeat. When I found out Don Toliver was on Moon, repeat. What the fuck?
Yeah, my favorite songs was Off the Grid, Praise of God, Heaven and Hell, Lord I Need You, Come to Life, and Jesus Lord Part 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, No Child Left Behind. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's that too.
No Child Left Behind.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Banger.
Yeah, just like I really liked it. I think the only time I kind of like got lost a little bit is when we got a little bit to the middle. The album did kind of slow down. He was doing a lot more slower songs. I think after The Weeknd and Lil Baby joined, you know, that's when it kind of
it picked up a little bit. Because honestly, because it started off with Jail, God Breath, like you were saying, Off the Grid, then it came with Hurricane, then Praise God, then Jonah. It slowed up a little bit. I think I didn't listen to Okay, so I don't know how that is.
What's on Okay?
Junior, I think this one it gets a little bit turned up because Believe What I Say, that shit is jumping. 24, Remote Control, Moon. Even though Moon is a little bit slower, that shit still picks up. And then that's when we got Heaven and Hell, Donda. I think those two kind of the same, but then it slows up. I think after Keep My Spirit Alive. But honestly, it's a good album.
It was a good album, yeah.
If I gotta rate it out of 10,
8.5. 8.5, yeah. Like I said, like no Kanye album is bad, you know. But do I think this is this come close any his like his earlier music? No. That earlier shit was just on another level. But it's still a really good album. Not a classic, but really good. I think it was a little bit shorter. You could have popped, you know, and you take out some of the songs, you know, some songs. I think it could have maybe been a classic.
Nah, honestly, with this one, I felt like if it was longer, and like we said, if he would have dropped it earlier because it's dedicated to his mother, to me, it would have been a classic. That's why I rated it at 8.5. I had to knock off some points because, first of all, like I said, most of the features got cut. And then, honestly, I can understand features get cut all the time. So, but some features that I like, they had to get cut. Like I said, it was dedicated to his mother. He didn't drop it on time. This going on right now with his label. So, but honestly, all in all, it's just still a good album. And I'm really hoping for a deluxe. I'm really hoping for a deluxe.
A deluxe will be long as fuck.
I don't care. I'm gonna sit through
that shit. That shit is almost like a triple album.
Bro, fuck that. I'm gonna get me a good old 7th. Roll up. Put on the good old beats. Or you already know I got that big ass outdoor speaker. We is bumping. Nigga.
But yo, this album really caught me off guard with this shit.
It did.
Cause like when I messaged you, right? Let me tell you how I figured it out. Right? I was playing Xbox, and one of my friends said, "Oh, yo, you know Donda release?" I was like, "Really?" I was like, "You joking, right?" He's like, "Nah." So I went, right, and I saw it, and first I was like, "This must be a glitch," cause you know the fucking logo or
It was blacked
It's
out.
black. It's
Yeah,
still
I was
blacked
like,
out. So I was
bro,
like, what the fuck is this?
oh yeah, and then plus I didn't believe it too because I was in my head, like I was telling you earlier off camera, like I'm surprised. No
Yeah.
explicit, it's just all blacked out. But then that's when you reminded me,
Yeah, he said
you
you're gonna
know,
stop.
yeah, he made
Yeah.
that transition.
Yeah, but he made it in a good way. I'm gonna give him that.
But yeah, he did. But
But that
yeah,
shit,
I thought it was blacked.
but
It was just blacked out. I thought it was glitched.
that shit caught me off guard. So I was already kind of having like a rough time on Xbox. I was playing for a bit, and my attention span isn't the best when it comes to all. I can't do one thing for too long.
I feel you.
So I turned off the fucking Xbox. I was hungry. I put on my headphones.
Started bumping that shit.
And I started making my food, right? And dude, I was like, you know when it caught me when which song who came first, Travis or play? I think Off the Grid came first. When Off the Grid came on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had a fucking play by Caddy Boss. I went yes. and then the shit with Travis and the shit with Travis came on after that. And I was like, fuck man, this shit is like two fucking good songs back to back.
Fire. Bro, when that shit, because when you texted me that it dropped, I was like, all right, bet. I was done eating. Bro, I laid down. I kid you not. Because remember, I told you I tapped in for like the last probably like 5-10 minutes of the live stream.
Yeah.
I heard No Children Left Behind, bro, on the live stream, and I saw that it dropped. That's the first song I looked to, bro. Nigga, elevation. That's all I can say, nigga. I elevated to the next plane. I fucked with all that shit.
That fucking album really, I think that shit made my day, honestly.
It did.
That shit made my day.
Honestly, it did. It made my day so much better.
That made my day, like, you know, that really made
But honestly,
my day.
that Donda chant got annoying to me. Because when the Donda chant, because when, bro, it played in my fucking headphones, all I heard in my ear, because I blast my shit, Donda chant, Donda. Yeah, I'm like, bro.
I had to skip through it to see if it's any still come on.
Because honestly, bro, the first time it came on, I listened to it because I thought it was gonna be that, and then some verses in it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, but
then I just heard that just all across my head, bro. I was like, okay, we're gonna skip this.
Yeah.
I'm glad, like, it's for his mother. I know all that, but yeah, we're skipping this.
Yeah, I need to listen to it again fully and actually like analyze like some of the lyrics. Then
I'm doing it tonight.
Yeah,
trust, because like I said, that No Children's Left Behind.
Yeah, I need to analyze some of his lyrics. The one,
honestly, let me see that track list, because like you said, Travis Scott is on there, but I keep forgetting. Yes, I keep forgetting what song Travis Scott is on.
He's on. Is it Pray? What the fuck is it? He's on all your songs. What the fuck is he? Yeah, Praise God, with Baby Keem. Yeah, now I forgot. Baby Keem. Because it was Off the Grid, right? Once Off the Grid came on, that shit got me hyped. Then when Harvey came on and realized over the fucking weekend, I was like,
oh yes,
I was like, because you can't see the fucking features. I was like, yo, this is the fucking weekend. I was,
you know, what's the crazy part? Wasn't that like just a song that you can listen to before Donda dropped? Because I kid you not, before Donda dropped, I thought I saw it on Apple Music, and it was just Kanye West Hurricane. But I didn't listen to it yet. I told myself when I saw it, I was like, I'm gonna save this for when it really drops.
Yeah, I don't know, but like, when I realized it was the weekend, you know, I like the weekend a lot. So I was like, shit. And I went to Travis shit came on, I was like, yo. And I actually knew it was Travis because like once I heard a beat,
oh yeah,
I was like, okay, this must be Travis Scott. And he had Baby Keem also.
That's all you know. When the beat kicks in, you know what beat Travis likes to do. And then plus, I already know it's gonna be a banger for me, because it's like not about Travis at this point. But anytime I listen to Travis Scott, I always gotta listen to the Mike Dean version. If y'all don't know who Mike Dean is the producer who helped who's close with Kanye and Travis Scott, who produced a bunch of Travis Scott songs.
He produced
he produced a bunch of stuff on here too.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Travis Scott songs, it's always the original,
Yeah,
and then you
yeah.
got the Mike Dean version, which is usually like some synths and some bass put in.
Mm-hmm.
But he, like I said, he produced that whole shit, and it's fire. Like
Yeah, yeah.
it's fire. So hearing Kanye, Travis, and then just Mike Dean producing it, because
Yeah.
even if it's like crazy how fans of Mike Dean can make some like shit that sound like he made it, because I've been hearing some like like for example, Bound 2 by
Yeah.
Kanye. I'm listening to a fan made version of the Mike Dean,
Mm-hmm.
and bro, that shit was fire.
You know, I feel like this is something Kanye and Travis need to do together. You know how J. Cole had his Revenge of the Dreamers album? I think they need to do an album like that when it does have a whole, because like after what listening to this album, I really think him and Travis and their producers need to come together and bring a whole bunch of artists together and just have an album just like that. You know, this album was almost like that, but you know, since it was paused and it was, you
Mm-hmm.
know, but I just mean an album, just you know, the songs like just random fucking songs with all these niggas on it, and like a
You
whole
know
bunch of
what?
different artists.
I do agree with you, and I do want that to come, but I see here. Okay, here's the flaws that I see it.
Mm-hmm.
First, the name. What would they call that shit?
Do
Because
it.
mind you,
Look.
you gotta bring niggas from Kanye's label, from Good Music,
Mm-hmm.
and then you gotta pull niggas from Travis label, which is Cactus Jack, and then mind
Yeah.
you, Cactus Jack don't even have much people on that label
Yeah.
to begin with.
But when I mean, I don't mean like from each label. I just mean at like different artists in general. Because if you look at it, right,
Mm-hmm.
and how Kanye had this whole album, so he you know, I think those two, I especially with Kanye and the producers, I think they could get these artists together, right, and pair them up or put them together, like group some of these artists together in some of these songs and
Mm-hmm.
make really unique lineups. I don't mean like their labels and stuff like that only, you know, just like I had the baby, late baby, like all of them like that, because like I mean,
Yeah, that's true
cause when we got Don
because
Toliver and fucking Kid Cudi on one song, like that is crazy. Like and then you have the Weekend and Late Baby, which I always look, I always wanted that.
that's crazy
Like
because that's crazy. Like Lil Baby flowing with some of these people. Like when I heard Lil Baby flow with Travis on Hats Off, when I saw Travis was a feature on Hats Off, I was
yeah,
surprised because I'm like, Baby, Dirk, Travis?
yeah.
What?
They did
And
they,
then you had The Weeknd did a feature with somebody, I think, but honestly, that I never saw that matchup coming. Oh wait, I never saw that matchup coming. Like
yeah,
that
and
shit was
yeah, and
crazy.
that's what I mean. Like does have a album? Said I would actually J. Cole said was wrong. DJ Khaled style. That's what I mean. And I think Kanye could do way like I like DJ Khaled. Like I ain't gonna like his older fucking albums are great, but I ain't gonna like the newer ones I don't really like too much. He gone too much into that pop
Pop,
sound.
yeah.
Yeah. But I think Kanye and Travis together with their producers and they just use their power to bring like artists they cool with and they got some of their labels too. Cause both of them got a lot of people on their labels. You know, and you get a good 30
I mean,
song.
I think to me, when you say a lot of people on their labels, I think when it comes to like Travis side and Cactus Jack, I think he mostly have like producers,
Yeah,
because if
yeah,
you
yeah.
think about it, right now it's mainly just him and Don Toliver
Yeah,
holding
see,
it down.
even better, even you even get producers together also. Like you do that, and you could really get some like good you could really get a good unique album. Like and don't give us no short album. Like give us like a good 30 song album, and then give us a fucking deluxe with maybe another 10 songs or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
but
I think it'll
that's
be really good.
but that's the thing. I still see the flaws. But now that you mentioned that, I only see two really. Like I said, I still see the name as a flaw.
Nah, I don't
And with
really.
Kanye, because like we see now with Donda, he, like he said, he's not doing like explicit versions. He's not trying to cuss in his songs. So with the song. So how are they gonna do that? Only the songs with Kanye.
But
it's not gonna be explicit.
well, yeah,
Or
that's a easy. Cause think on it. Yes. Even though Kanye and Travis gonna be on it, they're not gonna be on it a lot. Think on it. They're not gonna be on it as much as you think. This is the album with a whole bunch of different people. It's not. It's not specifically their albums itself. You know.
oh, now
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Oh, so basically, okay,
they're
now I
more
really
taking on a
see.
producer role. That's
Now I
what
really
mean.
see how you mean.
Yeah.
Because how the standpoint where I thought you was taking it from was like, of course, like from a Young Thug standpoint, like how he did with slime language too
Yeah.
and shit like that. But now I really see, like you said again, with just
it's not
like
it's
the comparison that you made with DJ Khaled, like
yeah,
just
it's not
mainly produced.
Yeah, they can take a producer role. Yeah, they can be on some songs, you know. And you can have his song, you can have Kanye West songs not be expert, and it's not gonna be a album fully under his name. So it's not gonna fully reflect on him if these other people want to cause in it.
But my thing is, it's gonna be third thing. It's gonna be kind of hard because think about
it's
it.
gonna be hard.
It's gonna be kind of hard because the artists that they're gonna put on it. First of all, I don't see many artists rapping on a fucking Travis beat. Because it's like the only because like I said, you got Kanye as the mentor of Travis, and then you got Travis of the mentor of Don Toliver. So whatever the fuck Kanye makes for Travis, Travis can flow on that bitch. Whatever Travis makes for Don Toliver, he's been.
You see, that's something you're realizing. If they make an album like this, right, it's not gonna be an album where they're trying to get their song in. Think of it, a DJ Khaled album.
But no, I understand that.
Different sounds.
I kind of understand that, but Travis, he always got it. He always got to put that sound in.
But yeah, but like I said, he's not gonna be on every song. It's just gonna have their producers, him, and like I said, just like what I said with Kanye. When Kanye got all these albums, he made it to a way where when Travis Scott came on, it didn't sound like Travis felt weird because he was forced to be on a Kanye style beat. Same thing with Lil Baby. Same thing with The Weeknd. All of them, he accommodated the beat for them. So when you're making an album like that, you're not making an album for you. It's not their album. You still have to make sure you get everybody in their comfort zones. And Travis and Kanye is not gonna be. They're probably gonna be maybe on 4 songs. Think of it. When J. Cole did his shit with his label, and he invited all the different artists, that nigga barely any songs. So that's how it's gonna be. And in terms of getting people to do it, it's not gonna be an album that you could just make in a few months. It's probably gonna take a whole year to make.
Because look how long he said he was finna drop Utopia. He said he's working on Utopia.
Yeah, probably gonna take a while to make, but that's not a problem. You work on this as a side project in the sidelines. You get everybody to do the voice when they can do their voices, and you're good to go. We live in an era we don't need to have everybody in one studio anymore. That's how good technology is. You send in the beat, they do the voice. If you think the voice isn't the best, send that shit back. Do the fucking thing over again. So it's not, it's a good concept. Like I say, if DJ Khaled could do it, they could easily do it. Once in, cause they're not good. If they really want to do it, they would know that this is not their album specifically. We can't just force, especially Travis. We can't force our sound onto the album. This is a project where it would be a project for the culture, really and truly. A good long album with a whole bunch of different sounding songs. They don't have to follow no weird road map. They don't have to follow no certain sound, and you bring it out, and it would be a cool album.
It would.
Yeah, it would be a cool album. That's just I would like to see them do it, especially with Kanye being a producer. Because I said, when I saw him do this album and the parents he did and made those parents look good, and it didn't feel off. Like, no feature fell off on this shit. All the features on this was good.
I do agree, but I got a question. Well, we even ask this question right now? Like, So we know, yeah, it is coming to the end of the year, but we're only in August. But can we ask what like who got the album of the year? Because you know most people
Fuck came out this year.
they already gonna say
Who came out this year?
a bunch of people came out this year. That's why I can't
No,
remember.
I mean like who notable, like who really bought
Hey,
like a
all I know is
crazy
nigga,
album this year?
all I know is if Yachty ain't in one of y'all top albums and shit like that, y'all tripping. Because when he basically integrated into that Detroit shit,
Yeah,
he did it masterfully.
Even on this, I think Yachty was on okay. And it took me a minute to like realize what Yachty. I was like, this nigga sound like Yachty now, but his flow don't sound like Yachty.
Bro, I'm telling you that with that Detroit shit, yeah. Yachty is
that's a next
evolving,
performance.
bro.
Kanye got a like that's a next was Kanye got a really good performance out of Yachty. But I think if Drake really drops in September, it'll be between him and Drake for album of the year. And you have to base it on the Grammys. You know, they're still eligible to get a Grammy. You know, if it was, I think if it was like maybe like November, December, you'll count as the next year.
Okay.
But we're still in August. This is so
yeah, it's kind of early. Still.
It's still we still have about 4 or 5 months left of the year, and so those are still eligible for a Grammy, and they could still win Grammys come February. So I would say that would be our next shit to see who will win a Grammy. Actually no, Kanye might win it because Drake on the Grammys, and it's can't even go with the Grammys. None of these niggas gonna win shit. I just realized.
You're not lying though. What the fuck? Shit. Hold on.
We gotta wait for the BET Awards. The fuck? That's so fucking that's a whole year away. Like that's in the summer, my nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, hey, bro. It is a bunch of people who don't like these niggas, bro. I don't think these niggas
I got a
shit.
Drake probably gonna get nominated after his last speech. When last has Kanye win a Grammy? Like that's the thing,
bro. With the shit with Taylor Swift, bro. What was that? That wasn't Grammys. That was what, VMAs or some shit.
That was VMAs. But he hasn't. But that shit fucked it. That whole shit with Taylor Swift fucked himself up in the industry for a long time. I think when it comes to award shows, even up, cause when was the last time you won a Grammy? I've been looking.
I mean, these rap niggas been talking shit about these award shows.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna. Shit, Kanye, I know Kanye must have talked shit. All the shit, if all the shit Kanye have said, and this man didn't say shit about the Grammys yet,
I'm pretty sure he did.
Something is wrong. I know he have said shit about the Grammys.
No, and it's giving me Yeezus vibes. I don't know why. I think he said something about Yeezus.
There's no reason to win a Grammy. Cause, you know, I can't remember any time in recent history he has won a Grammy. And even after Watch of Thrones, he has those albums like Yeezus and Life of Pablo.
Did they even get nominated for anything?
I don't think so. I think those are albums I think could have gotten Grammy nominations and even win.
Of course.
And I showed,
especially Yeezus, because that shit there was a slapper.
And back then I used to watch Grammys with my sister. We don't watch it anymore. That shit is boring as fuck. But
man,
shit. Damn, we gotta wait to BET Awards to see these niggas, see who win the most awards. Even if the weekend wants to drop, this nigga can't even get a Grammy too. What the fuck?
Hey, all I can say is I'm glad to watch the. Hey, all I can say is I'm glad to watch the BET Awards.
Hey, I like the BET Awards.
The BET Awards been kind of trash lately.
Yeah, it should be late this, especially if Kendrick drop all in next year.
Oh my god,
it should be. It should.
You already know Kendrick gonna be back up there because when he dropped Damn, that nigga was at damn near every award show. That nigga was winning everything. First of all, just like how Lil Baby had the bigger picture, then he had was it Humble as like one of those songs for basically for Black Lives Matter.
Was it Humble?
I think it was Humble, unless it was DNA. I don't know, but yeah, that nigga was at a lot of award shows, bro. He won a lot of shit. So again, with Kanye and fucking Drake winning anything, I can still see Drake Probably winning some like little award shows or some shit like that.
No. Drake is gonna win awards, but when it comes to the Grammys, I don't think he winning shit. But honestly, I don't really give a damn what the Grammys like that.
Did he get a Grammy for Scorpion?
Yeah, and that's when he fucked shit up. Cause that's when he had this speech saying you don't need a Grammy and this, and then they cut him off.
I did.
I don't think he can be back.
He did.
But honestly, I don't really care about the Grammys. I think I really hope both of them get nominated for a BT award.
I really hope Donda
BMA.
does. I really think Donda is either way.
Yeah, and I hope both of them go up against for Rap Album of the Year or even Album of the Year for the BT Awards. Cause that's my favorite show to like out of all the award shows. That is my favorite one to watch. Like I said, in recent years it has been trash, but I feel like this year, with Drake and Kanye, and then Kendrick say he probably dropping soon, probably gonna be either late this year, early next year, so he can be thing. I hope maybe Lil Baby and Uzi supposed to drop something. We don't know when exactly. We still have Meek. So I really hope they said there's a lot of shit and a lot of contention. But in terms of the Grammys, I really don't. When I really stop caring about the Grammys and I think I really get through to a lot of people that having a Grammy don't mean shit. When the Weeknd had to choose between the Grammys and the Super Bowl, and if anybody call a nigga stupid for choosing the Super Bowl, they're fucking dumbass.
He a real nigga for that one, bro. I don't care.
Because
that was the littest fucking performance that nigga could ever do.
At the end of the day, yes, maybe having an award is cool, and maybe performing the Grammys and be cool, nigga. You're just performing
the Super Bowl, nigga.
This is one of the big 4 events in the world, right behind Olympics, right behind the FIFA World Cup and the Winter Olympics. This is one of the I ain't like football has been shit these last few years, but when the Super Bowl come around, it don't matter. Everybody tapping for the halftime performance. Exactly. So he made the right decision on not going to the Grammys.
I don't care.
It's just a fucking award. At the end of the day,
all the memes for all the Super Bowls always hit.
Yeah,
they always hit, bro. So of course my nigga made that smart move of performing that fucking Super Bowl.
That should help. That should look a Super Bowl performance could do a lot for your career. It
can do a lot, and we all know it could damage it because the main one, well, I vividly fucking remember is fucking Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake. That kind of fucked up Janet Jackson. I know it kind of.
That did.
It did.
That's something she never recovered from. Like,
because wasn't everybody like slut shaming her?
Yeah, she got blackballed for a bit. Now she's not blackballed anymore. But even to this day, it really slowed down her career a lot. It really did.
And then with Justin Timberlake, I know he made out the apology. I don't know what else. I don't know what else.
And fuck Justin. I'm a defend Janet Jackson is because because she got so much hate for that. And then Justin Timberlake just got off scot-free.
He did because he just
went on to have a really great career.
Exactly, and all he said in the apology was, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean for that to happen. Yes, it was me who ripped it off by accident." Basically blaming himself and telling everybody, but everybody was like, "No, you're good. We're coming after her."
Yeah.
But it's like, why would you come after a bad bitch? Second of all, the sister of Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Third of all, it's like it wasn't her fault.
Yeah.
And the nigga clearly said it was a malfunction and he caused it.
Yeah, but that shit fucked up her career a lot.
Man, but back to this Kanye and Drake shit, man.
Yeah, really. And this whole Kanye and Drake shit has been like the weirdest.
I'm still stuck on Donda. That's all I know. I'm stuck on Donda.
Yeah.
I'm really ready to listen to it right after I leave this shit. Like,
the album is really, really good. And dude, we've been waiting for this fucking album to come out for a long ass time.
No cap.
Yeah.
Man.
But we've been waiting for this shit to come out for
too goddamn long because Kanye, the shit that he's just been doing when he hasn't been working on music, I'm glad he's been doing all this shit. Yeah. I don't care if it's been bullshit. He's in a stadium. I don't give a fuck. As long he's working on music and not fucking around out there, running for president, doing all that other shit. Yeah, I fully support.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
But now back to Drake, because honestly, we haven't talked about Drake a lot. I know we really can't because he didn't drop the album yet, but it's like when him. Yeah, we just gotta see because he's just been kind of iffy lately. So we gotta see what's up with that. But I think we can wrap it up here.
Yeah, we can.
Oh no! Before we do, what I was talking to you about earlier, with Soulja Boy basically saying fuck Kanye bitch, all this other shit, because on Twitter he posted pictures of basically his messages with Kanye and stuff like that. I think it was Remote Control he was supposed to be on. Kanye sent them that song.
Yeah.
And he heard it, and I guess he told Kanye he had a problem with it. I don't know. They were supposed to link up or some shit like that. But I think he didn't go through with it. Like I said, he heard the song. I guess he was left off it, and he was like, "Oh yeah, like Kanye bitch, all this other shit." Like, and when I saw that, I was like, "You didn't have to do all that."
It wasn't. I don't think that much of a big deal. That's how the music industry works.
And then first of all, imagine a Kanye West diss song. Now we can already we saw it come to life with Drake, but from Soulja Boy. Imagine, like, nigga, what the fuck are you gonna talk about? And then I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10, Kanye, he's either gonna delete all that shit, patch it up with Kanye, gonna be on Kanye dick again, or just he gonna drop a diss song. Kanye's not gonna respond to that.
Yeah. You said about they had to do all of that because look, when you're in the music industry, that shit happens. It might supposed to be on something. Just say making a movie. You might make a movie. You might be in a movie. You might have some scenes, and some scenes will get cut out. And that's what happens when making an album. Now people have to realize when making an album, Kanye didn't just make these 27 songs and maybe 10 other songs for the deluxe and call it a day. Like, no, these niggas be walking. They have songs they do. They scrap them. Voices scrap them.
And then my thing is, think about the features that he has.
And he had a lot of
features. Exactly, but at the same time, where would Soulja Boy fit?
That's it's like he has some really good feet. And
where would you, like, realistically, like, honestly, and then of course when you're an artist, you gotta just keep pushing yourself and everything like that. You can't doubt yourself or nothing, but it's like, really, nigga, where would you fit in realistically with all the features that this nigga have? How Remote Control goes, I can't see Soulja Boy being on that song.
Yeah, I don't know. Nigga just Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy does Soulja Boy thing.
Exactly. Like I can't picture him being on a Kanye beat to begin with.
Soulja Boy is the most relevant motherfucking rapper for not rapping. Like,
honestly, bro. Have you ever seen that nigga Twitch streams, bro? That should be fucking hilarious, bro. Like, honestly.
Like, Soulja Boy does the Soulja Boy stuff.
That nigga play Call of Duty, bro. He swear he real life living that bitch, bro. That shit is fucking hilarious, bro. But again, bro, he ain't had to do all that, bro.
Yeah, what if any other headlines came out on this album?
Shit.
We recording.
Hopefully not no bad ones. Like I said, hopefully Kanye ain't stripping that whole shit down. But like, no, nigga, without my approval, this shit coming down.
And there was a shit with the baby and his voice being blocked.
Oh yeah, I guess they finally got it cleared because in the text, I forgot who he was texting, but they said at first he couldn't get in contact with the baby's manager or the baby. They wouldn't get it cleared, and then that's when he did get in contact with the baby, and the baby like didn't even know.
Yeah.
Like there was wasn't clearing it. So I guess later on they did get it cleared, and then he just put it on there.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully, like I said, Kanye don't pull the rug up from under us. Be like, yeah, I love y'all, but fuck y'all, I'm taking this shit back. Because honestly, nigga, you already added on a song late.
Yeah, the album is
so you might as well just let it ride and drop it deluxe.
Yeah, no, he's gonna let it. If he really wanted it off, it wouldn't have been up for so long. It probably been up for maybe like an hour or something.
And then mind you, that bitch dropped at 8 a.m.
Yeah, I think so. Once somebody bring into attention, if he really wanted it off, he'd have done Kanye University, yo, get this shit off.
Yeah, because the type of nigga Kanye is, he would have been got
nigga. Kanye West is the type to pull the plug on music. We have seen him doing it when he had his Good Friday releases back in the My Twisted Dark Fantasy era, and Monster came out, and that song became such a hit.
Yes.
And that shit was free. He said, "Fuck y'all niggas, it's coming on my album." So we know he's known for that. But if he really wanted it pulled down, he'd already tell Universal and Apple and Spotify, get this shit off.
Because it was blocked on Spotify first, then they unblocked it.
Yeah.
So it's here to stay.
I think he just like, yeah, whatever. Maybe he is just gonna say, fuck it, get a deluxe out.
Now, really, before we for real end this, the real question is now, how is Kanye gonna act now that he's finally out that fucking stadium? How is post stadium Kanye gonna be now? That is the question that we will have to see. Hopefully he comes out that stadium just feeling just like he accomplished everything. Like he just conquered the world. He's getting a lot of
love from the album, so
I really hope he does.
Yeah, from all the people that still reacted to it, and like he is getting a lot of fucking love from it.
I mean, like we said before, the hype was too real. He always had that hype there. Yeah. So when it just surprise dropped, everybody was on it. And honestly, the people who was at the listening party and tapped into the live stream, we already knew what songs was gonna be on there. So of course, I wouldn't like particularly put myself in them people because I ain't really tap into the live streams like that. I wanted to actually wait till the album drop. But it's like the two songs, the main song that stands out, No Child Left Behind, when I heard that, like I said, that was the first song I was looking for when it dropped. Yeah. So it's like it wasn't much of a surprise to people what songs were going to be on there, but it was just so anticipated. Once it dropped, everybody was tapping in, everybody was listening, and then they loved it at the stadium, nigga. They're happy they got it on their phones now. They're gonna love it even more.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We just gotta look out for Kanye now that he's out that fucking stadium.
Yeah, he probably gonna been on some music videos and shit.
Bro, first of all, hold on. He better have a music video for Off the Grid, Hurricane, Praise God, Believe What I Say, Remote Control, Moon, New Again, Pure Souls, and No Child Left Behind. He need music videos for all those.
Yeah.
But, all right, folks, we're going to end it here. Y'all just comment what y'all want to hear next. You know, we keeping our eyes peeled for everything, especially with this Kanye and Drake thing. Yeah, we're seeing what Drake is about to do now, because surprise, Kanye's music is here, but we love it. It's here to stay, honestly.
Yeah, I liked it.
But all right, catch you on the next one.